Hello, I'm Lauren Testa, and I'm doing my presentation on the Independent Women's Football League. Now, when most people think of football, women's football, usually they think of the lingerie league. Well, this is not the lingerie league. IWFL was founded in 2000. It's a nonprofit organization dedicated to promoting women's football, full tackle football, and it currently has over 1,600 women participants and 51 teams in the U.S. and in Canada. And the season is from March to August, and there is some competition. It's not the only women's football league. There are two other leagues. So the vision for IWFL is to promote full tackle football for women and opportunities for them to play in a safe, fun, and positive environment. And it's currently the oldest, but not the largest of the three leagues. And it really isn't well known. Most people don't know about women's football. And the fans mainly consist of friends and family of current football players in the IWFL. Now, there are some current pros and cons for it, strengths, weaknesses. And the pros, there's a lot of them. They're reliable players, working women, mothers, EMTs, psychologists. They have professions, but they also enjoy playing football. There's no conflict with NFL or college football for seasons. The tickets are affordable. They're a lot cheaper than, say, NFL or college football tickets. And they're located around most major cities in the U.S. There's only one Canadian team, but this mainly focuses on the United States. The cons are there's two other leagues, so it has competition, and men's football is a lot more popular than women's football, especially like NFL and college football. And there's a lot less publicity for women's football and a lot less revenue, but with this I'm hoping to change that. So the marketing objectives are to increase awareness of IWFL, to increase game day attendance, and to gain prestige for the league in surpassing the other leagues in game attendance and in like size, more teams, more players. Now the target market is for working and middle class U.S. families, especially with children. It's affordable, it's fun for the whole family, and also current IWFL fans, because to uphold the loyalty of the current fan base and their support. Now, for using the marketing mix for the campaign tactics, you have, since you can't control the product, we focus on the other aspects, like place. They have a lot of flexibility with their locations because they don't have a set arena, so they can choose which one's more convenient, which one's closer, which has the best access, which is the most comfortable. It could be at high school, it could be professional, could be anywhere. And for pricing, it tends to be a lot cheaper than NFL, and we can offer like adults $5 to $8, which is a lot cheaper than your average football game. Children $2 to $5, and maybe even having a family special with like $10 to $20 for the whole family. For concession stands, they currently do not have concession stands. However, they can form booster clubs, sort of like high school football teams have. And the booster clubs can run the concession stands just to increase revenue for the teams. Promotions, you have a bit of the tagline, logo, positioning, media, and signs, and sponsorships. With a lot of it, depending on the location in the U.S., you can base it towards the market. Like if there's a huge Hispanic population, you can have Spanish signs and commercials, but I'll get more into that later. The logo, the IWFL logo is a black border with gray and red and has IWFL. Each team has their own logo as well. They usually include the name, the city, and a special emblem. And the tagline for this branding campaign would be "Real Women, Real Football." It's something everyone can relate to. Women, hey, these are real women, not just people who go running around in lingerie attempting to play football. And it's real football, so the men who are going through withdrawal during off season, they have something to watch if they still want to watch football. So positioning. Currently, if you don't know about something, you're not really going to pay for it or even want it. So this is to place it into the audience's mind. We'll introduce IWFL to the United States, especially the cities that have teams currently, and persuade them, hey, this is an affordable game to go to. Let's go see them play. And we're going to use social media, television, signs, mail, and events, and I'll get more into that later. So for media and signage, this is a big part of it with advertising, and we'll start with social media. Facebook, Twitter's passing it up, but Facebook's still popular, especially with like families. You see a lot of parents that'll have their kids on Facebook. So we can still reach them through Facebook with a Facebook page for each team, even for the league. Advertisements along with it, and promotions. And next is Twitter. Twitter's really popular, especially with the kids. And so we can use that to have promotions for, hey, we'll give you free tickets for the championship if you use hashtag IWFL. Or even for the specific teams, they can have their own promotions and contests through Twitter. And the signs and billboards, have it around cities that have teams currently, especially in the U.S. And you can have it on buses and taxis just to reach more people. And next is television, online commercials with the local team. You have the local team, there's ambassadors for each team. Have that team ambassador, even maybe have the owner of IWFL, and just like introduce IWFL to people and tell them this is why you should come to these games. It's really fun experience, it's family friendly, and also do mail promotions to including discounts. Have for the people in the surrounding cities with teams, have them, hey, here's tickets for kids, you can have the whole family come, it'll be even cheaper. So just to get more people, introduce it to them. And most importantly, we'll have special events, especially fundraisers, because IWFL has community service in their mission. So have them do fundraisers for local causes, for whatever city, say Houston. Hey, we want to support local youth sports, especially girls, because hey, maybe they'll see them and say, I want to be like them. So have role models. And also do joint fundraisers, especially for the specific areas, say like HEB or in a different part of the U.S. Publix or specific stores, and something where the whole family will go to. Grocery stores tend to do that. So have joint fundraisers just to get their name out there and to introduce themselves. Sponsorships. Now, IWFL currently does have some sponsorships, so I'm hoping to use that to get the word out there. Use them for, hey, you bought something at our store, here's a brochure about IWFL, you've probably never heard of that, here's more about them. And have local sponsors, like I said before, have like HEB or Publix, hand out, because they have for Six Flags, why not use for sports too? Other examples, In-N-Out Burger, just local stores and businesses. Any questions?